let's talk about the Niners' depth at wide receiver. It seems like it's much better than last year. I mean, last year they were trying to sell us the Mohamed Sanu rebirth. I mean, that's over.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got guys this year. I mean, obviously, Debo and Ayuk and Juwan Jennings, those guys are firmly established. And then you mentioned Marcus Johnson. I think Marcus Johnson got separation. He looked really good today. Ray McLeod, the fumbles are a concern for me, Grant, because I think he had 6, and that's way too many. I mean, if he has 3 next year, people are going to be, hooting and hollering about that. And he had 6 this last year. So that's a concern. But man, he's got a nice catch radius. He
does, right?
Yeah, he'll go for the ball high, low. I like that. I like that.
Good.
Especially in the middle of the field. He's creative. He's a little tougher than you would think somebody with his dimensions would be.
I agree.
He's fun. So, I mean, you've added him to the mix. Now you get Danny Gray. He can run off the coverage. Marcus Johnson can run. Keyshawn Johnson, the former Arizona Cardinal, I thought did some good things today. And then you got Tay Martin and you got Taysir Mack, who was really good for Pickett at Pitt. So they got, only 5 receivers typically make the team, maybe 6, and they got way more than that. So I think they're sitting in a nice spot with the receivers. They're gonna have great competition in July.
Agree. And Debo's not even there. What's funny about the wide receivers through 2 practices in front of the media, in my opinion, is that the 2 least impressive receivers so far have been the 2 starters, Ayuk and Jennings. Jennings had no catches today. Ayuk had 1. Jennings was complaining. You're not supposed to say what they said, but he ran deep once and against Jimmy and felt he should have got the target. And he yelled about it and stomped about it, and Jimmy laughed in his face. But Jennings got no targets today. So at least from Trey's perspective, Ayuk and Jennings aren't winning their. I mean, Jennings isn't winning his matchup very much against the starters. Ayuk, he got 4 targets. He just, I don't know what's going on there.
Well, I'll tell you what my read on that is that you're in mini camp in May.
Yeah.
Training camp's on in the NFL. I mean, it's fast paced and it's go time, and you're going to be playing games soon, and there's no time to mess around. Yep. So when you get to May, you take inventory. And so you know what you got in Juwan. You know what you got in Ayuk. You know what you got in Kittle. You know what you got in Debo. So I don't even care if those guys suit up, and they don't either. And then if they do anything, that's gravy. You know what they are. They've proven what they are. You got to find out about Taysir Mack. You got to find out about Danny Gray, who didn't practice today, by the way. You got to find out about Tay Martin. You got to find out if any of these guys, Ray McLeod's going to be just a special teamer. Is he going to help you from scrimmage? So to me, I think the minicamp is almost the perfect time to kind of take inventory, force feed your younger talent out there into reps. And I don't even care if I'm Juwan Jennings. He made that catch on the deep out, those 2 big deep out catches in the playoffs. That tells me everything I need to know. He can run that pattern under pressure and catch it, cold weather or not. I got to see other guys. I think that's their approach.
Good point. Double B Studio says, looks like Kyle toned down OTAs to avoid injuries and maybe instructed players to be careful. I don't know, just a guess. Last year it was more intense, right? Yeah, last year there was a bunch of injuries and they had to actually cancel minicamp. Last week it was kind of a slower practice, but today was pretty standard. So I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, the one thing that you'll hear across the league is stay up, stay up, stay up. They instruct the players to stay up. Try to play the game on your feet, especially down the field, so you don't get tangled. That's how guys, tear stuff up.